the operation has been compromised. Our operatives have been caught during the Watergate infiltration.
Nixon, we know you have the tapes from the Watergate hotel. The court needs those tapes. We demand it.
No. My name is Richard N. Nixon. I'm the 37th President of the United States of America, and I will not tolerate deceit in an office built upon the trust of the American people, Mr. Cox.
Nixon, you need to.
Archibald Cox, you are fired!
Prosecutor Jaworski, you may now present your argument against the President.
The President's power to claim executive privilege is not an absolute one. Executive privilege may not be used to deny the court's access to evidence needed in a case. This dispute can be properly heard in the federal courts.
Defendant's attorney, St. Clair, you may now present your argument in defense of the President.
First of all, the judicial branch should not be allowed to interfere with the functions of the executive branch. Nixon has absolute executive privilege, since he is the president after all. Therefore, he cannot be forced to reveal any of his confidential communications unless he chooses to.
I'm not a crook, Mr. Wiggles. I'm not a crook. I'm not a crook, Mr. Wiggles.
Daddy, what's wrong? Are you okay?
God damn it, Patricia, leave this room! Don't look at your father. No!
Richard Nixon, based on the evidence given in this court, you have been unanimously convicted of impeding justice by placing executive privilege before the constitutional duty of the Supreme Court. This conflicts with Article 3 of the Constitution, and by this justification, you are now required to hand over all recordings between you and the government officials that you spoke to regarding the break-in of the Watergate Hotel. Overstep your boundaries, Nixon.
All in favor say aye.
But in all of my years of public life, I've never profited from public service. I've earned every cent. And in all my years of public life, I've never obstructed justice. And I think, too, that I can say that in all of my years of public life, that I welcome this kind of examination. Because people have got to know whether or not their president is a crook. Well, I'm not a crook. I've earned everything I've got.